big back, big back, big back. Things and knickknacks too. Just for you. Big back, big back. All right. All right now. All right. So now, now that we have the sketch down, we have the clear coat down. As you can see, it doesn't smear or anything like that. Actually, it's still kind of smearing. I'm gonna do another coat. Sometimes you gotta pop out and show me. Certified boogeyman. I'm the one that up the scope. Say Drake. I hear like I'm young. Yeah, man, I never gotta sell like one. But these niggas are fucking up our grass. These niggas are really fucking up our grass. This shit crazy. I swear it's just for you. Big back, big back. Alright, so what I do is I take some acrylic yellow ochre ray. Alright, say it with me. Yellow ochre ray or yellow ochre. I don't know really how to pronounce it. I'm gonna be honest with you. But the reason we do this because we don't want to. Good thing we got this microphone. The reason we want to do this is because we don't want to paint on like just a plain white canvas. It's not gonna give us the the right color that we need. So this is gonna allow us to coat the canvas in a warm color so that we're not starting from scratch. Woo! Almost fucked up. Almost fucked up. Big back, big back. Oh, big back, big back. Load it up with snacks and things and knickknacks too. My there's just, and as y'all can see, even spreading and smearing the canvas, the pencil and the sketch is not smearing either, so I don't have to worry about that. Big thing, big thing. So you just continue to just add water, go back into your paint, water, paint. You want it to be real loose. You don't want it to be like thick. You don't want it to be, you know, sexy. Just things is just for you. Some people do the entire canvas. Some people just do the skin tone. Um, I just knock out the whole thing. Depending on what I want to do the background as, then that may call into play as well. Now you can do this with multiple different colors. It's really all about like color theory and stuff like that. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know shit about color theory. I know about hues and stuff like that. Maybe I need to, well, not maybe, I need to do a lot more research on that. But I kind of just paint what I feel. I never went to school. I didn't, have like a teacher. The only teacher, like really, really art teacher that I ever had was the sketch artist for the New York City Police Department. My godmother, she used to work for them. She just recently retired. And in the summer, instead of me just chilling at the house all day, she would take me to work with her, and I would be in the back watching, Jerry Springer and Maury and shit, like a TV. But sometimes she would let me hang out with the sketch artist, and he actually taught me um, how to draw like faces and portraits, like proportions and stuff like that. Because before then, I was just doing, like cartoons, I wasn't watching anime just yet. What was I? Yeah, I think Dragon Ball Z was out. Yeah. So, but that he got me started into like realistic portraits and stuff like that, and I stopped for a while. Like I didn't do portraits. I didn't do anything. I mean, as far as like realism, up until like college, because I like my cartoons, and I'm gonna be honest. I used to be like, oh, like it's so hard. Like I don't want to, start. And that stops a lot of people from doing stuff. It's because they see like the finished product, and they're like, damn, I can't do that, or they don't want to take the time to actually, do it. But hey, if it's something that you want, it is something that you are gonna do. That's just that. Like I don't even know how else to put it, low key. So for these other two, I'm gonna do a different base coat just because she is lighter. Actually, these are the same person, so I might just keep it like that. I don't know. I like that dark kind of like tint as well too. So we gotta get a little bit of burnt sienna. All right, we're gonna do that with the other one. So more paint, more water, more paint, more water. Trying to get that coat. There we go. Especially on that ass. Now, a lot of people, what they'll do in this stage is they'll block out their shadows with the wash. It's kind of like what I did here with these shadows right here, but they'll do that with like a rag or something, right? So they'll grab that. I'll just grab my paint rag, right? So they'll grab a rag, and basically where there are highlights, they'll just wipe it off and stuff like that. This works best with like oil painting because oil painting doesn't it doesn't dry fast at all. And so a lot of people like oil painting. I've done some oil painting. Um, I actually sold one from a lady at my job. She this is an older lady, and I showed her that because I had my shoes on that I do. Because I paint shoes, I do fabric on shoes as well too. So she was real interested in that. So she was like, "Well, what else do you do?" Showed her my Instagram. She was an older white lady, so I didn't show her like everything. I just showed her the mouth stuff. She showed me a picture. She was like, "Hey, can you like paint this?" And it was probably around the size of this right here. So I was like, "Yeah." And don't take this the wrong way, but I could tell they had money. Like they had that old money. So when she asked me how much, I was like, "Shit, oil painting." It was like of some kids and an angel. I was like 400. She's like, "Okay." Finish that shit in like 3 days. You know, we out here. All right, for this one, I'm gonna do a blue. No, but she doesn't have a warm tone. Well, I'll do this. I'll do this. Let's go. You know the way you. Oh yeah, I like this one. Oh yeah, this one is nice. This one is nice. Too nice to be thrice. Because as people, if y'all don't know, we all have what's called an undertone. Me personally being a black man, I have a red undertone. Um, well, I should say this: being a lighter shade black man, I'm like caramel color. My undertone is red. You can kind of see it too, like you know, for a darker skin tone, their undertone may be blue or like something like this as well too. So if I was doing like a nice chocolate, siesta, like kind of like Keisha on Belly. If I was doing that, then I would use like a blue, like a blue undertone. But for this one, I'm just doing that. See, sometimes it can add a little bit too much in one spot. So you just spread that bit out. My baby's just for you. Now, I recommend doing this with a bigger brush because as you can see, it is taking me a little longer, than I would like to. I want to start painting. Figure deal me. Add some water. Always keep some water on deck. It's gonna keep the paint flexible, right, and fluid. Again, you don't want the paint of your underpaint to. It's not anything. So you don't want to pack it on too much. All right. Just get a nice undertone. Gonna allow us to get this painting all good. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Make sure y'all like and subscribe. Follow your boy for more art tips and things of that nature. I do your little dance, 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 you know it. Some areas, like I said, you could leave like, white, especially if you know where it's going to be a lot of light and highlights. This one, it's going to be really dark around this area simply because of how the angle is. So that is something that you have to take in consideration when you are doing realistic portraits or semi-realistic. You want to be mindful of where the light source is coming from. Because if you just start painting and you're not paying attention to where your shit is coming from, then you're going to have a fucked up painting and you're going to have to fix a lot of stuff. So my mother always told me if you do it right the first time, you ain't got to do it again. So actually, my godmother told me that. I like the way you dance, dance, dance. I love the way you dance, dance, dance. You know it. Boom, boom, boom. Especially like colors that are like really bright. Let's say, for instance, like a yellow. Y'all, I hate painting yellow simply because like it takes so many coats for it to like look saturated, especially on a white canvas, just because like it's a blank canvas. So that's another reason why we like to do the underpainting is because certain colors look better and they pop more when you do an underpainting, such as like yellow or an orange or something like that, basically. So like this right here, her bikini is yellow. It's gonna be yellow, and so that yellow is really gonna pop because I have this undertone right here as well. So loaded up with loads. I'm a kid that kid and code. Big back, what? Big back, what? I like the way you dance, dance, dance. I love the way you. Let's move on to this one. Now you can see in this one, you can still see the shade of what I did with the pencil under it. So even though I'm doing like an even coat, there are some places that look a little darker than others. So that's another reason why doing an under painting is crucial because it allows you to shut your brain off. You ain't got to think about, oh, where's the shadow coming from? Where's the light source? You ain't got to think about that because I've already, done it. So my tenure of like, trying to not go viral per se, but just trying to make a living off of YouTube and content creation. Um, my biggest thing was like coming up with like ideas and things like that. Until I realized that everything you do is content. Now, you don't have to share your whole entire life. Like, oh, I woke up, I brushed my teeth with Colgate, I did this. There are some channels and there are some influencers where, they're comfortable doing that. Me, I mean, I don't really care to do it, but I would like to, just be known for my art and stuff like that. But I don't mind. Like I would love to become, and I'm on the, I guess on the path to becoming like a content creator, YouTuber, because I feel like I'm already am a content creator. I just haven't really been taking it seriously. So, but got a lot more free time on my hand now, so we are going to be using that channel in here. That thing is just for you. All right, we're almost done. Again, nothing too crazy. Trying to stay wavy. Little Louisiana, baby. Things is just for you. And that's really it. I ain't got to do too much. Like I said, I can come back over on this one. Mm. But again, you just want to get that color, that white, um, kind of like completely covered, especially on like that one. But keep it cool. All right. So that's it for this one today, y'all. We sketched it out, we clear coated it, and then we put a little wash on it as well too to do the background. Well, I'm sorry, I'll be all over the place. All right. So that does it for this video. As you can see, we did the sketch. We coated it in a clear coat to protect the sketch. And then we did an undertone painting just to, make sure our colors are going to be able to pop when we start to do our painting. Cool? All right. Stay tuned. We live. We getting it. Let's go.